question. Tell me what you think about me. I buy my own diamonds and I buy my own rings. Only ring your celly when I'm feeling lonely. When it's all over, please get up and leave. Question.
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal and this is the start of a weekly vlog. Well, it's not really a week, y'all. It's gonna be some days in my life, but I would love if you subscribe to the channel and gave this video a thumbs up before we get into it. So y'all, it is Friday. I am feeling good per usual. You know, you always start the morning feeling good. I woke up and I made myself some breakfast. Let me show y'all. Before I show y'all this plate, don't judge me, y'all. If y'all don't know, I'm on a GLP-1, so I have to try to make sure that I eat enough, and that's what I be doing, okay? So I have toast. It has 2 eggs, 2 things of turkey Canadian bacon, and toast, and then I have some strawberries and a protein yogurt. Y'all, oh my gosh, I have so much to update y'all on. So we're about to eat this and yap. I have so much. And actually, I'm about to pause this camera, take notes so that I can update y'all on everything that I talked about the last vlog that I never came back and told y'all about. Okay, so give me a second. Y'all, I'm cracking up. I literally stopped filming so that I could take notes so that I could update y'all, okay? Number 1, last time I vlogged, I was telling y'all how I went to the doctor and she was like, oh, your thyroid looks large. And y'all remember I was freaked the heck out. Like, I was panicking. I'm pretty sure I cried in the vlog like twice. Baby, went to go get my ultrasound. Y'all, tell me why. As I knew, my thyroid is just fat. I just have a fat neck. I just have a fat neck. Blood work came back fine. Ultrasound came back fine. If you're in the medical field and you watch my vlogs and there's something else I can do to get my thyroid tested, let me know. But the ultrasound, totally normal. The blood work, totally normal. I literally, when the girl called me, like, I was scared. I hadn't heard back from them. It had been like 2 days. The way I was on the phone, like, hello, it's been 2 days. What's the update, baby? And the girl's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Everything's fine. You have nothing to worry about. And I was like, I kind of figured it, but it was just scary. I was freaking out. I was also cracking up, y'all, because if you don't know me, I'm a panicker, baby. I panic. Anxiety, medical anxiety is real. So I was freaking out, but I was so proud of myself this time because I didn't panic as much as I normally do. I literally was like, I got to give it to God. Like, what else can I do? I got to give it to God. I can't stress myself. You feel me? Like, it's going to be what it's going to be. What is stressing going to help me? But praise God, everything was fine. So we got that off the list. Next up, y'all, is I'm getting a mammogram this coming up week. So I'll vlog that for y'all. Let me know y'all's thoughts because this is going up on Sunday. So y'all will be able to give me y'all's opinion. Do y'all think I should make a vlog on its own of my mammogram or should I just include it in a weekly vlog? Y'all know with like medical stuff, like when I got my colonoscopy, I try to make them their own vlog just because I feel like it might help people that are going through that haven't went through it. And I just always think about that, like, you know, it would be nice to have a resource to like go and look and see somebody like share their experience. So let me know y'all's thoughts. The mammogram vlog, I feel like it'll be super short because there's not much to it. And I've had one before, but let me know. I want y'all's feedback on that. Next thing, y'all, we have a wedding this month in Puerto Rico. I'm so excited, y'all. I have not been traveling. I've like been in the house too bad. I haven't been nowhere. I'm trying to think the last time I went on a trip. It's been so long. I've not been on trips at all. And so I'm really excited to go to Puerto Rico for this wedding. It's at the end of the month, so we have plenty of time, but I'm just looking forward to a getaway, baby. Now, what I will say is that I'm going with my homegirls. It's a big group of friends. It's a lot of them, actually. But my core 4 group of girlfriends is going to be there, and I'm really excited. We have not done a trip all together in, I think the last trip we did all together was Spain, and that was such a long time ago because one of them started law school, one of them moved to Arkansas, one of them moved to Austin, so everybody was just like in different places. And so I'm really looking forward to it. It should be so nice for us all to be together. I'm just pumped. With that being said, y'all, this month we're on a budget, baby. We on a real strict month, except for my trip, because I really need to like tighten it. Another thing, y'all, tell me why my AC broke again. That's another update I haven't been giving y'all, but y'all know I own my own home. And it's cute. I'm never complaining about owning my own house, but what I will say is when stuff starts happening, baby, it happens quick, y'all. My AC broke. I had 3 people come out because the biggest thing whenever you own your own house is like the fear of as a single woman, you don't want to get scammed. Like, I don't want nobody trying to scam me. I don't want nobody trying to game me. So I had 3 quotes come out. The first people, y'all told me 2,300, and I'm like, okay, dang. Second person came out, told me 2,900. And then I called my aunt, and my aunt was like, listen, you need to find a small company, like a real tiny company, a local company to do it for you. Stop calling these chains, find somewhere smaller. I'm glad I listened to her, because sis was right. I got on Angie's List, and so Angie's List, if you see this, sponsor me, please. I got on Angie's List, y'all. I found a man who fixed it for $1,300, okay? $1,300. He fixed it. The problem is other stuff started happening. At first, I was so scared that this man that I paid the $1,300 to, I was like, damn, he might be a scammer because now other stuff is happening. But I will say he's been out 4 times. He's only charged me 2 of the 4 times because he fixed it the first time. I paid him $1,300. Then he came out a second time. He was like, oh, don't worry about it. I'll fix the issue. Then he came out the third time. He was like, okay, I know what the issue is. It's going to charge this much to fix it. And I need to like, it's like coolant or something. It's something like Freon, something that your AC needs. He was like, don't worry about the Freon. I'll cover it. It's cheap. He's like, just all I need to do is pay me for labor and I'll get the part. And so he's been making me feel pretty good. So this month I did pay him $300 for that. And it was so funny, y'all, because y'all know Oreo is crazy. Oreo is my dog, if you're new. Oreo is crazy. Like, Oreo barks at people. Oreo be popping off. Why did this man, he loves Oreo. He asked to babysit Oreo. My AC man was like, oh, he's so sweet. If you ever go on like a weekend trip or something and you need somebody to watch him, let me know. And in my head, I was like, baby, you told the wrong person, okay? Because I know I'm going to be going to Arkansas this year a few times, and I might have to take you up on your offer. But yeah, it was so sweet of him, and I was just so grateful. I was like, oh, thank God. So the AC is fixed. It was hella expensive, though. Like $300 in a month that you don't plan on sucks, and it is why you need to have an emergency fund. And it is why sometimes you feel like, oh, I just can't get ahead. But I know that's not true. All right, guys, it's a little bit later. I'm about to do my budget. But before we do my budget, I'm going to make some coffee. I don't know if I told y'all, but I know I didn't tell y'all because I wasn't vlogging. Duh. Earlier this year, I did Financial Peace University, which is Dave Ramsey's like budget class. And I have a lot of thoughts about the class. I did not think that it was the best for a single person, y'all, only because if you're single, the class relies a lot on like partnerships. So basically like your budget, going through it with the partner, your spending, having monthly check-in meetings for budgeting and all that. And if you're a single woman or a single man, you obviously, you don't have anybody to do that with. So that was the only thing I kind of didn't think was really beneficial or helpful. What I will say is that I was very blessed. I have a friend. Oh my gosh. Not me losing the bottom of my thingy. Sorry, y'all. I like wanted to froth milk, which I never want to do. And I'm like, I don't have the bottom of the milk frother. Where is it? Anyway, I normally, let me see if I can find it. I have another frother, but it doesn't work. Hold on. Y'all, I'm looking for the frother, child. Because my other one, I don't know where the top is. Oh, I knew this was a Yeti. I found it. Okay, y'all, we're in business. Now, I don't have the top to it. But baby, we gonna make it work. Oh my gosh, and I found my pineapple cutter, and it's pineapple season, so that's right on time. Oh my gosh, I found all my Yeti tops. This needs to be organized, clearly, guys. Because why am I finding all this stuff, and I'm genuinely shocked. I'm like, wow, all these things. Anyway, guys, sorry. I don't know who told me that I should be a vlogger, child, because the way I just be showing y'all anything, but yeah, with that being said, what I took away from the class was the fact that I did need to improve my budget, which I have been working to do, and my friends who I did the class with, they were nice enough that now they will, they meet with me every month to go over my budget and go over my spending, and it's been super helpful and just like a really eye-opening experience to kind of like talk to somebody and tell somebody the numbers. Like, I spent X amount of dollars eating out. I spent X amount of dollars doing this. It's really eye-opening. But before I meet with them every month, I really like to sit down and go over the budget by myself first, kind of, so that I can have the numbers, have in my mind kind of anything that's coming up. Because sometimes when I get put on the spot, I'll forget and I'll be like, I don't remember.
Then I'm gonna post. I think that'll be good. I need to edit that. I really do. This lady I found on TikTok, her workouts are so hard. Also, have you heard of True Fusion? It's like a workout video. Girl, it's so good. Let me know if you want to go. Oh, yeah.
First, let's get a reaction.
Girl,
First impressions.
I'm like, honey,
Listen to the camera for other people to try. What they do?
Let me take a picture.
What is it called? The one where they're like, here's a bite for you. You ever see the people do that?
No, girl.
Some of the food people.
They do?
that.
Okay, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna steal their idea.
They're like,
Yeah.
between them, that's kind of.
It's crazy because my dad, like, I know my dad, I love my dad, but like growing up, he wasn't super present because he worked at a prison, so he was like, he worked at a prison, so he was like 3 hours away or whatever, like 2 hours, and my parents weren't together, so he like didn't show up for a lot of stuff. But I realized how like even having that, and he always paid for stuff and everything, but even having that is such a blessing compared to like just like how much not being able to say like, oh, I have a dad in my life in some regard, it impacts women.
It really does. Incarceration facilities.
Really?
To help, because one facility had an issue. It was out of our country, but they had an issue with people just keep coming back, committing the same crime. So they were trying to truly rehabilitate somebody, and they said that helped.
Say hey to the vlog, girl. I didn't want to peer pressure you. Y'all, I'm at happy hour with my friend. I'm always trying to be so polite. I'm like, let me not put them on camera if they don't want to be. So that's why I haven't showed her, but she's open to it. She's open to it. Hey y'all, so I am on my laptop, guys. I'm considering changing my bedding in my bedroom, and I'm going through trying to figure out what vibe I want to go for. Right now I have like chocolate and green together, and that's kind of been my setup. But I think for this summer I want to do something a bit lighter, and I want to do like a mauve or like a pretty pink, very girly. So I'm just going through trying to like put something together that works for me. The problem is that I do not want white or cream sheets. I'm past the white sheet portion of my life, okay? I want sheets that are like colorful, dark, something so that when it comes time to wash them and everything, they just don't look so bad. I don't know. I just like white sheets are very high maintenance. Controversial take. If you love them, you love them. Maybe I'm a dirty girl. I don't know. I don't think so. But I just like white sheets are so much more harder to maintain. And especially since I have a dog that sheds, like hair is already everywhere. I have to vacuum the couch probably 2 to 3 times a week. I have to vacuum my bed like a couple of times a week. And so I just don't want the hassle with white sheets. Like, no, thank you. So I'm looking for some options and seeing what I can find that is pretty, goes with the overall vibe I'm going for, and just looks good. Now, right now, I have not found anything, but we're going to keep on looking. And I'm just doing this. We're about to actually get ready, guys, to go out because I'm going to dinner with a friend. I want either like, I guess some people would consider like dusty pink or mauve. That is the two colors I am stuck between. And the thing too that's hard about bedding is that when you're buying it online, you'll think you know what it's going to look like, and then you get it and it doesn't go like how you thought. Because I don't want for the room to look little girl. I definitely need for it to look grown woman. But I just know I don't want dark colors. Like I want something lighter. So that's what I'm looking for. And hopefully I can find a child. The good thing is that, you order it. If you don't like it, you return it. Oh, but let me show y'all, guys, before I start getting ready, I'm going to show y'all what I'm debating about wearing. Let's go to my bedroom. Ooh, no Oreo trying to beat me to it. The dinner is at 5 o'clock, and so I don't know if I'm supposed to do like nighttime. Are we going to do something after, or do I just do like a cute senior citizen time day party type of dinner vibe? So I have this dress from Walmart, and it's a halter top. I think this is cute, and it's midi length, so that could be cute. I I also have this one that's red. This one has straps, and it's that same kind of design. It has like eyelet kind of on it, and it's also a midi dress or like an ankle length dress. Then I have this that is more of like definitely I would say like a night dinner dress. Super cute, slinky. I think this, and it has a little falls. I think this low-key y'all might end up being too big because I bought it a couple of pounds ago. So I don't know. I got to try it on because I don't want it to fit loose. And then I have this, which is a maxi dress that is also red. However, this I think might be too small. I have not worn this in years. Yeah, this is a size large. I just don't think it's realistic right now, but I also thought this was cute. So that's the options I have. I also have a cute red wrap dress. And let me show y'all the heels I'm thinking about wearing. So we can like get the heels low-key go with every single outfit. But yeah, I'm going to do these. These are a cute like brown chunky heel. Because baby, nobody wants to be uncomfortable. Okay. So I'm going to wear these to go with whatever I pick, I think. And the only dress I'm kind of like, I don't know if it'll go with is this one. I don't know if that'll look cute. But I think it could work for like daytime. That doesn't look terrible. I just don't know. But the real tea, y'all, is I need to get my nails and my toes done. I have not been getting my stuff done, and I need to get it together. So definitely on Wednesday, probably. I don't know. I'm like debating because on Wednesday, I'm going to just go ahead and bite the dust and get my nails and my toes done so that they can be done, because I'm tired of just like not having that. It just makes me feel more feminine when I'm together. I also need to get my eyebrows done, but we'll do all that at some point this week. And then it's crazy because I'll leave in like 18 days after that, but whatever, who cares? Yeah, so that is everything that I'm deciding between. Let's go hop in the shower, y'all, and then I'm gonna start getting ready and we will yap and catch up. Shut the shower, y'all. And this is the toothpaste, guys, I have been using. I am so obsessed. I'll link it down below in my Amazon storefront. But y'all, this is such a good teeth whitener. Let me tell you something, okay? This stuff right here works. And I actually have the gel too. Unfortunately, I don't know where the gel is. So I've never even used the gel. I only have been using the toothpaste, and I like it so much. I feel like it really does help keep your teeth kind of white. Y'all, I'm putting on contacts. That's how I know I'm really going outside. If I put on contacts, I mean business, okay? Because y'all know I love a good glasses moment. But today, since I'm going outside, I need to have contacts. Pretty sure I've been to this spot before, but I don't know for sure. So I'm excited. I don't know. I'm also interested to see if I'll have to pay. It's never clear with this friend I'm going with, like if it'll be comped or if we'll have to pay, but I'm ready either way. Hopefully it's comped, of course, because your girl is trying to save money this year and be really financially responsible. So it will be magnificent if they don't make me pay. But if they do, it's all good. It's no big deal. Just to be honest, I would love a good not have to pay moment. Y'all, I'm still using the e.l.f. primer, but I will say I'm going to probably, before the end of this month, do a pretty big makeup haul and get like a lot of stuff that I need. I really need to start tapping into the whole Sephora sale situation so that I can get stuff that I'll wear when it's on sale. But I need to like definitely re-up most of my makeup, specifically like my foundation, stuff like that. I have not bought any new stuff in so long, and I know I need it. I also want to get a fan, but you know what? My friend got me a fan from Nigeria. I need to find it. She bought me a fan bag because sometimes you like want to let the stuff on your face dry, but you just don't have enough time. You know what I'm saying? Alexa, what time is it?
It's 4:40 p.m.
Okay, y'all, we have 20 minutes to get fully dressed and leave the house, and I still don't know which dress I'm gonna wear. No, I be telling y'all to use that stuff, and I low-key feel like my teeth look yellow. So maybe don't listen to me. I don't know. I might have to find the gel and start using it, but maybe I'm tripping. I'm like, I feel like my teeth look so yellow right now, which I'm not a fan. But I'm doing foundation, but I'm doing a light amount. Low-key, this is a lot, but just a little simple amount. Let me find my foundation brush. Oof. Okay, yeah, I have not worn makeup in about, let me think. Oh, it's only been a week because y'all, let me update y'all on what's been going on since I haven't vlogged. Okay, so Chizzy's grandma passed away. RIP to Chizzy's grandma. With that being said, we had she had a memorial service in America for her grandma, because her grandma's gonna be taken back to Nigeria to be buried. But y'all, why did I end up at the money table? And if you have any, like, I don't know all the cultures that do it, but specifically like Nigerians, they spray money at like different occasions, different events. You know, you spray the host and the family with money. Chizzy was in charge of the money table. I get there and her and my friend Jaja are sitting there, and so of course I'm like gonna sit with them and just like start catching up because I really don't know anybody besides like Chizzy and her siblings and our friend Essay who was there. So I don't really know anybody else, you feel me? So of course I sit with them and I start like catching up and yapping with them. Jaja leaves because she has to get home early, and so then it's just me and Chizzy. Then Chizzy walks off. Thank God y'all SA was there, because right when Chizzy walks off, people start coming up wanting to exchange their money. I've never done this before, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Y'all, I was so stressed out. The way I had to check and channel back into my old school banking days. Y'all don't know this, but in college, I worked as a personal banker and a teller. That was like my job in college. It was a great job. But the way I had to tap into that, y'all, because Chizzy had got, I think, like 1,500 in ones. We went through that 1,500 in no lie, probably about 30 minutes. So then her brothers are running around like collecting money, putting it into a box, collecting the dollars, putting it into a box. So then we can like recount it, re-put it in envelopes. It was so stressful, y'all. I was cackling. The way I was like, baby, never again. And it made me be like, no wonder now. I don't know if y'all know a lot of Nigerian people, but lately it's been like a whole business to have, like, there's people now that their business is that they do the money table. Like, that's all they do. You can like hire them to do the money table at your function. And at first I was kind of like, oh, that's interesting, but now I get it. Like, hire them people to do it because it was stressful. Also, I went to a day party with the same friend that I'm going out with tonight. We went to this cute day party, y'all, and it was so fun. It was hosted by like one of those, it was hosted by an influencer, I guess, who ended up being Chizzy's cousin. Crazy. Y'all know that's who I be with most of the time. It was hosted by her cousin who's an photographer for Vogue. I don't know. It was a lot going on, child. I didn't really understand. But I think her cousin is a photographer that's been in Vogue. He was hosting a trip to Houston for influencers. And it was crazy because like Victoria Monet's baby daddy was there and some other like I think pretty well-known influencers were there. And so the day party was super cute. I kept saying like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm in LA. Like I feel like I'm so in LA. Like this is giving LA vibes. But one thing I will say is it also made me realize like I gotta buy new clothes to be trendy with the young folks now. Like they are definitely not wearing out what I wore out. And so I need to give me some cute little outfits, because the way I saw so many girls in low-rise jeans, which you won't catch me in, and like just graphic tees, you feel me? Like it was not giving too much of like how we used to dress, you know, going out. These girls are comfy, which shout out to them. But yeah, that was so fun. The drinks were good. It was hosted by De Leon, which is 50 Cent's liquor brand, I guess. Personally, the drinks were terrible. I'm not gonna lie. But that totally could have just been the bartender. You know, I don't want to fault the tequila. I'm just saying it was not the best. And I know people like his tequila, so I definitely think it was just the bartender. Alright, y'all, I literally hated how everything else looked, so the red dress it is. We have no other option because I hated everything else. Like, literally could not stand it. So, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Also, another thing, this might sound so random, but I really have to figure out what used to make me feel so confident, like so confident when I got ready. And I don't think it's my weight or anything. I think it's something like aesthetic wise. So I'm like, I need to get my nails done, see if that was it. Possibly start getting my lashes done again, but just something lately, I just do not be feeling myself once I get ready like I used to. And I don't know what it is. Oh no, my closure's lifting a little bit. It's fine. But lately, it's like I do not be feeling myself as much as I used to. And I don't know why. Not loving the overall look, but still I rise. You feel me? Can't let one monkey stop my show. Gonna have to just push through. I may add some more color to my face. I just feel like it's not blended properly. I think that's what the problem is. I don't feel like my face is blended. Yeah, that's what the issue is. So I need to like try to blend it out a little bit more. Y'all, ever since I got my Ultra Human ring, which I can't wait to share with y'all. Y'all know though, I don't do any type of like collab or anything unless I actually use the product for like a good amount of time. I just do not like to lie to y'all or sell y'all the dream. So I like to use it and make sure that I really like it. But so far I love it, and today I'm so excited because this is gonna be my first day, y'all, going out the house without an Apple Watch, just using the ring as like my fitness tracker and everything. So I feel like I'm really freeing myself from the millennial in me. Because you know, millennials, we're gonna keep that watch on, baby. We had our own wedding with the watch on, but not today. Today I am going out with just the ring. And so very cutesy. Still tracking my steps and activity. So I'm really excited for that. I'm like, oh, look at me. All right, y'all, we are on our way, and don't worry, I will be vlogging when I get there because my homegirl who watches my vlogs, she was like, Crystal, why don't you actually ever show us once you get to the place? And I was like, drag me then, friend, drag me. But she's so right. She's like, girl, I want to see you actually there interacting with people, talking. And I was like, points are being made, but you know, not so loud, sister, not so loud. So I'm gonna make sure that I actually vlog me there and show y'all all that I'm doing. These people honking at each other, baby. They feisty over here, and I don't got time for the beef. But yeah, she was like, why don't you ever show us once you actually get to the place? And I was like, dang. Also, y'all, the way I'm gonna be so late to the reservation, and I feel bad. I'm gonna get there at 5:45, but I already texted her and was like, hey, I'm so sorry, I am running behind schedule. And so she was like, it's fine, don't worry about it. But yeah, I was cracking up. And then my other friend, she was like, yeah, I agree. So not both y'all having the exact same thought, and I just be thinking I'm doing such a good job. But then I saw a TikTok of another girl, and she was saying the same thing. She was like, it's so annoying how like now every YouTuber has anxiety and doesn't want to vlog in person in public, but y'all want to come home and talk our ears off. And I was like, dang, that is kind of true, because even the people I watch, most of them do not vlog in public. Like, they be very like, oh, I'm not comfortable vlogging in public. And part of me gets it, because you obviously, like, it is kind of a weird thing to pull out a camera. But then part of me doesn't get it, because it's like, it's your full-time job, sister. Like, imagine me being like, oh, I don't want to book gas. It's awkward. I don't want to talk at this meeting. It's awkward. No, I still have to do what I got to do to get my check. Okay? And so I do get what the girls are saying. I get what the girls are saying. So I'm trying to make sure that if you're looking for a new YouTuber, I'm going to be one that actually takes you to the spot and shows you what's happening. Because I do agree, I do kind of get annoyed. But there are some girls, and I give it to them every time, like, baby, they'll take you wherever. One girl I watch, her name's Danielle Caroline. She's a white girl, but baby, Danielle be vlogging every which way. And I'm like, okay, period. The thing that I want to talk about while we're driving, y'all, is the Dear Future Wifey podcast. Okay, guys, so me personally, I really barely started watching the Dear Future Wifey podcast because one thing about me is I'm very, very aware of the fact that there is a big profit in black women's loneliness. And I say black women specifically because unfortunately I do think that we have been fed the lie that we are like, you know, the most single group of women, you know, we're the least likely to get married, all these like crazy things. And so probably when I was like 24, I started to realize like, oh, there's money in this, baby, and people know it, and they're gonna push things to us based on like us getting married, us finding love, because there's money in it. Like, women are gonna pay for dating coaches, especially black women. Black women are gonna pay to read books with poems in it telling us how we're the sun and the moon. And I specifically noticed it because of, what's his name? Derek Jackson. Derek Jackson is the one who really made me realize it back in the day when I was like, this man is just repeating quotes that he saw on TikTok, and the girls are eating it up. The girls are buying these books. So ever since I learned that, I don't really consume very much dating, relationship content. I try to be very aware of what I'm consuming. However, the Dear Future Wifey podcast, I started listening to it here and there, mainly when they have Priscilla Shire on there, because I really love Priscilla Shire. And so, of course, it's not very often that you get to hear her husband speak about their love story, their marriage, whatever. So when he had her on, I 1,000% watched. And then after that, I started watching other videos of the podcast. However, once I started watching it, I quickly realized, I'm like, this man does not want to be married for real. This man does not want to be married for real. And the reason I say that is because, listen, he is a black man. To most people, he would be, and let me not say to most people, but to like, I think, you know, he's not an unattractive man, you feel me? By most standards, he's considered successful, I'm sure, because he has this very successful podcast now. Like, if he wants to be married, he could be married, but he's not getting married for, like, you know what I'm saying? If he wanted to be married, he could be married. I don't think that it would be that hard for him to find someone to be married to. And so I kind of started side-eyeing him, like, and then also, too, once you look at the numbers of this podcast, like, this podcast is very popular. And the whole synopsis of the podcast is him looking for a wife, him interviewing married couples, single people, whatever. Now I feel like this show has really taken, like, kind of a very toxic turn of he's interviewing people where it's like nobody should be taking any type of inspiration, any type of motivation from these people and these terrible marriages that they're in. Like, there's nothing inspiring about these marriages. There's nothing hopeful about these marriages. These marriages sound like long suffering. I'm sure y'all have seen the one of him, the preacher, the two pastors, and like she was talking about how she was ironing her man's clothes to take him out to cheat.
Save 10 minutes via I-610 South.
And at first, I'm not gonna lie, sorry y'all, I have this off. Let me. At first, I even was like, okay, you know, clipping is real, so people will clip the worst part of what somebody says and they will present it, and then, you know, you'll like have a whole opinion about a 2-second clip. So of course, because I am aware of that, I was like, okay, let me watch the whole podcast. So I watched the whole podcast. Y'all, it was basically the same thing. Nothing but talking about this lady and her suffering, her long suffering to be married, to have a husband, to say she's a wife, and her ironing her man's clothes for him to go cheat on her, him like basically telling her like, you're not my type, I never wanted to be with nobody like you, and it's just like so sad and disappointing. And so anyway, I was like, okay, one episode, whatever. Y'all, the way there's been so many other episodes where it's like, why are you giving these people a platform? And So now I'm side-eyeing the man. I'm like, okay, what is the purpose of your podcast? Specifically because you have framed it as kind of a religious / Christian podcast. You know, it is a faith-based podcast. And what are you giving the people? What are you giving to your mostly female audience? I don't think it's positive. I don't think it's positive. I don't think it's helpful. And so I just think it's super interesting. I want to hear y'all's thoughts about the podcast. If you watch it, what are your thoughts? Are you a big supporter of him? I know his thing that he says is that he wants to make sure that his podcast is a safe space for people to discuss marriage, discuss relationships, discuss singleness without feeling judged. And so that's why he typically does not push back on certain people. He will not push back on things that they say. He will not challenge them in like their perception or their whether they speak about things, because he wants to make sure that they feel comfortable and he doesn't want for them to feel judged. While I understand that, I think that that can be dangerous depending on who you're platforming. You feel what I'm saying? That's how a lot of things start. They end up being like very dangerous rhetorics where it's like, oh, I didn't want to push back. I didn't want to say anything. And so that's been interesting. But I want to hear, if y'all watch the podcast, what are your thoughts? Do you like it still? How do you feel about the host? I forget his name. You know, just some of your thoughts. But all right, guys, let me focus on driving because I'm about to be on 610. And baby, it's a whole different ballgame when you drive on this freeway.
Before we're done, you better hold that against me. I give you tips, but I don't mind to tell you anything. Half of famous drug dealers, other half is too religious.
Restaurant, and the girl was real nice. She explained everything. This is Rosemary, by the way. I feel like I recorded stuff with her, but I never posted it. So y'all never like met her. But this is Rosemary. She's from Toronto. She's like my little sis now. Y'all know I be meeting young people.
Wait, I have something to tell you.
What, girl?
But I don't know what to tell you on the camera.
She don't understand because she new here, y'all. She gonna have to spill it on the camera.
I met someone on Hinge. But you know what's so funny?
You went to a date on Hinge?
No.
You
I
met
haven't
someone?
I haven't met him yet, actually. But we've been talking.
Okay, tell us about him.
You know, he's not exactly, but he's like, you know the guy that you set me up with?
Yes.
You remember him?
Uh-huh.
He's like him, but better.
Okay, y'all, wait a second. I put her on a blind date, and the way she was like, this man is like Carlton. And
This one's better.
He
This
was.
one's so much better.
Don't get me wrong, the guy was a little bit of a square, but I was telling her, and he was like a year younger. I was telling her, I was like, listen to your 30-something big sis, girl. You want the corny man.
But
We
this
can
is
change
him.
his outfit.
He's so nerdy.
Okay.
He's so cute.
Oh, yeah. It's a better option. I wish I could show you girls, but yeah.
Okay, sorry. The thing is, okay, so he came here for the Kendrick Lamar concert.
Okay. Where does he live?
He was in Seattle.
Oh.
But we're good. Yeah,
Yes, thank you so much.
After the Kendrick Lamar concert, he went to Austin because his family lives in Austin.
Uh-huh.
So he was like, oh, you should like come down here. And I'm like, what if you're an axe murderer? And he's like, oh no, like he's not, all that stuff. And then after, I'm like, if I did come, like what would we do? And then he like gave me a list of things we would do, and I'm just like, wait, this is so cute, but I'm not gonna come. But we've just been texting ever since.
Yeah, he needs to come to
And we did a phone
Houston.
call. We're supposed to do a FaceTime tonight, but I'm not sure.
But let me ask you, if you go to Austin, is he going to get you a hotel?
He's in Seattle now.
Oh, he's in Seattle
He just
now.
went back home.
Oh.
What does he do? He's a biotech engineer. He works at a cancer research facility, and he like helps find like cures for cancer, basically.
Okay, y'all, we like that. We like that. A man that got a job,
Yeah,
a
look
real
at his
career.
page. And he communicates so well.
He's very handsome. Oh, he snowboards. He runs. He's active. Okay, y'all would get along well. Like, part of me, this is the thing, and I think this is where it gets tricky. Like, I just cannot afford to meet another wrong man. Like, I can't afford to meet another one that's, like, not the one. I just like, the last guy, literally, girl, he still calls me from blocked numbers. Like, no, not even from Hinge, from, like, just, I met him in the wild. But, like, still, like, it's more so, like, you're toxic. Like, I've made it very clear, listen, unless you're calling me to meet me at a park to get engaged, leave me the fuck alone.
You would get engaged with him?
I don't think so, but that's the only way I'm accepting. Even, like, there's no other space. Like, I don't have time.
Yeah.
And I feel like the thing is, too, like, not sound like a bitter Betty, but I feel like when you're, like, a good vibe, you have a good spirit, like, you're a good conversationalist, men want to hold on to you to keep those qualities around, but they don't actually want you. And so it's like, I don't got time for that. So it makes it dicey, but I might try
I was
it.
against it too, but I came back on and I'm just like, there's so many good guys on here.
Thank you. Okay, y'all, I got the watermelon salad. I feel like I already showed y'all, but just in case, it's really good. He said it's like watermelon, microgreens, like blue cheese, something. Let me read it to you. Yes, herb goat cheese, baby arugula, little gem pepitas, red onion, radish, pomegranate reduction. So it's super good. I love a salad.
I'm just somewhere in the middle. Guess that's why I'm so conflicted. All I know is you mean I'm feeling magic city, city, city. Where you working on me? Where you working on me? You mean I'm feeling magic city.
Cheers! I need to get my damn nail. Okay, y'all, I got this sea bass to try. I feel like y'all can hear me. Let me not be weird. I got the sea bass and Rosemary got the Cornish hen. Both look bomb. I'm really excited to try them. And it has like a mole sauce. It takes a second to get there.
It's still good.
Yes, you know, you be eating jollof rice, so y'all get down with the spice. All right, y'all, so I just finished dinner and now I'm headed home. It was really nice and all the food was super good. I really enjoy this restaurant. I don't come that often though, but I really did like it. And I'm so blessed because I found a parking spot. So I didn't even have to valet. And I only spent $13, y'all, because all I had to do was like tip on the food, not actually pay for the food, which that's a blessing. That's a blessing because we're way on a budget. But yeah, I'm about to head home. I might make a quick stop before I go home and then I'll tell y'all. Okay, y'all, I have a huge haul of bedding from Amazon. So I'm so excited to show y'all everything that I got. I am working on improving my sleep. So I got new bedding, y'all, because I really needed it. My bedding is several years old, I think. And so it was time. It was time for some new stuff. I don't know if I'm going to keep it all, but I'm going to show y'all everything I got just in case. Okay, so the first thing is that I got a brand new comforter or a quilt. This is a chocolate brown quilt. We're going to put the bed together, but I'm just showing y'all everything. Next. I got a Bedsure white duvet. I'm not sure, y'all, if I'm going to do white for the duvet color. I kind of didn't want to because I don't want anything that's going to get dirty. But I brought one just in but I bought one just in case. And we will see. These are new pillows. These are 13 by 21. So they're like the little pillows that go like this. I got these for pillows. Then I got throw pillow covers. Guys, I'm thinking about doing chocolate brown and like pink. So I got these. These are beautiful. Like, look at that color, y'all. I think these look so cute. And these are the larger ones. These are Euro. These are 24 by 24 in the color Jam. Everything I'm showing y'all will be linked in my Amazon storefront. So just in case you decide you want something. Okay, this is a new duvet cover. I did get a new duvet cover because I needed it. And this is a queen, I believe. Let me make sure. It doesn't even say on here. But I'm pretty sure it's a queen. Or it's a king, because I got a king and a queen duvet, right? Hold on. Let's see. New Bedsure. 104 by 90. Yeah, I think this is a queen. And then you get a king insert. Then, let's see what's in here. I feel like I'm missing stuff, y'all, but I don't know. Maybe not. I'm like, I don't think this is enough to make a bed. Y'all, this is popcorn from my coworker's kids fundraiser, so I thought it was bedding. It's popcorn, child. These bags are also extremely small. I think this popcorn was like $5. Like, look how little that is. Pillow covers, but I can already tell I'm going to return these. I can already tell. They're like a really pretty linen. Do y'all see that? Oh, let me back up. These are a really pretty linen. But I'm definitely going to return these because I don't want my room to be beige. I definitely want for it to have some color.
Hey, sad that I know I'm a teen. Broken pinky promises. You fucked up our Bahamas trip. I know that you're not for me. Hey, I'm tired of your apologies. You put the no in and out of me. Know that you're not for me. Hey, I'm sliding down Black Creek. My friends say they wanna meet, but I don't have the energy. 'Cause, ooh, I'm tired of your apologies. Broken pinky promises. You fucked up my Bahamas trip. I know that you're not for me. You're living in my mind for free. And for someone you don't miss, I should feel like somebody you need. You ain't got nowhere to be. It's 'cause you should have been with me. The list of things we could have been.
Okay, y'all, I cannot decide on my duvet cover. Did y'all like the first one, which was more of like a oatmeal color, or do we like the white? I'm feeling like I like the white more. The problem is I have a white duvet and I have an oatmeal duvet. Because I cannot decide, I'm going to go ahead and return both of these because I don't want to keep it if I'm not 100%. So until I know for sure, I'm going to just use the white one that I already own and use that as my duvet cover so that I can fill it out. But everything else I'm obsessed with. Like, I love the pink. I love how it's a bit moodier in here. I love that I incorporated a little color that's not just like beige. And one last thing. These pillows, I really do like them, but the brown just does not go well with this quilt. I feel like the contrast, let me bring y'all closer so y'all can see. Like, y'all see, the contrast I feel like is a little bit too noticeable. Let's try it though. It does not look terrible, y'all, but I actually think I want to do a long pillow, like just one long pillow, since I'm going to have, at first I thought the big pillows I was only going to have 2. Now that I'm going to have 3 because I do not like it with 2. I think it looks like too blank. Since I'm going to have 3, I want to get just like a long pillow. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do a brown long pillow or if I'm going to do like a different color pink. Because I don't know, this is just throwing me off. But right now on camera, it doesn't look different. But like this brown and that brown are just not the same and I can tell. So I don't know. But yeah, overall, I'm super happy with it. I'm about to finish up, guys. I'm going to put the duvet cover on my old white one. I just need to find it around the house somewhere. I'm going to put that on. And I'm going to pack up all the stuff I'm returning. I normally never return stuff to Amazon, and right now I was feeling bad. I'm like, oh, should you return bedding that you opened? But first of all, I didn't sleep on it. Second of all, they sell bedding, so they know people are going to use it and realize like, or like people are going to try it on their bed and be like, oh, this doesn't work for the space. And so why do I feel bad about it? I'm going to return it. I need my money back. So yeah, I'm going to put this back up, make sure that it's put away so that tomorrow I can drop it off.
Question, tell me what you think about me. I buy my own diamonds and I buy my own rings. Only ring your celly when I'm feeling lonely.